Hey everyone, Tom here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Of course, apparently we're going to get stuck in traffic due to the one lane closure as they are cutting the grass. Hopefully it won't take too long to get through this, but welcome back to the channel guys. This is another talking and driving video because I don't really have any topics to do for driving me, but of course we shall obviously see in the future what topics we can do with that series. So I wanted to just drive along and talk about random stuff basically, because I like doing that because that's what I do anyway when I drive. Like my water thing on the left hand side of my windscreen's broken, like just some random things like that that normally doesn't really pop into my head, but obviously because I'm recording it sort of pops in my head more. Also my back left tyre has a slow puncture in it, so it might be a bit interesting. I need to get it fixed at some point this week. I'll do that next time I go into town, which is today. The engine is knocking quite a bit. But it kind of normally does that anyway, so yeah. So wait, this car's always made strange noises, but it runs like it's fine. It drives like it's fine. Like when I go over bumps, the front suspension wobbles. It goes, but it never doesn't. The handling's still the same. It's not that I just moved the wheel like side to side, realizing it really wouldn't do much at this sort of speed, but it really isn't that bad, to be honest with you. Hopefully we can get past all this traffic and then we can really get driving and get moving, because I really don't like it when there's roads with like closed sides of the road, but of course we have one right now. I also wanted to talk a little bit about cars. Now, obviously, as you guys all know, that I have 4 channels. I don't know if I've ever spoken about them, but I have 4 different YouTube channels, and it's it's just like on the Bisto, on the main one, not the Bisto56 one, on Tom Vinnicombe, I'm playing a game called Forza Horizon 4. And I'm looking at all these cars that are on the game, obviously, because obviously there's nice cars and there's not so nice cars, and there's family saloons and stuff like that. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, what actually do I think my dream car is? Like, what do I actually think could be my dream car? And I came across, right, this really nice Porsche 911 Camera, I don't know how to say it, but it's a really nice Porsche, and I think that most people don't really like Porsches. Now I'd buy a Porsche GT3 RS or GT2 RS, easy, right, because they're nice, but I kind of want one that doesn't look so aggressive. And I know the spoiler looks cool, and yes, if I could I'd buy a Corvette ZR1, which has a massive wing on it from the factory, as does the GT2 RS and the GT3 RS. But I think that I really do like spoilers though, so I think I'd get a Porsche that has a sort of a braking spoiler, if that makes sense. So like when you brake, it goes up and it goes down, stuff like that. The gear there. But I was also thinking about what do I actually think that a realistic dream car is. And and I came across a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Now, my dad actually works for Mitsubishi itself, and he's borrowed other people's Evos. He's never borrowed the Evo that I would like, if I could actually buy one. Now, I'd get a Mitsubishi Evo 9, I'd get it in white, and I'd get it with black wheels and black roof, and I think it would look quite cool. I wouldn't debadge it, I wouldn't do anything like that. I don't think I'd modify it either. I might make it so it has a tune net, or like because you can tune them. I think I'd make it so it was a little bit more fuel efficient, because they're not very good on fuel. So I'd find a way to make it more fuel efficient, if that makes sense. But of course, not every car can be made fuel efficient and stuff like that. Apparently, my dad says that they're working on a fully electric Evo. Now, I really like the Evo because of the looks, and of course because of the sound. Because I love cars and I love the way cars sound. And I feel like this rally sort of legend wouldn't sound so good as an electric car, because you'd have to make it sound really, really nice to make it even sound appealing. Not to me, because obviously electric is obviously faster, so if you want a fast car, of course, go for electric, because it is gonna be quick. But if you're talking about sound, electric cars don't make any sound at all. And, well, they do, they make this humming sound, but I don't think you can make a humming sound very, very good. But, you know, it is what it is. But another thing that I was thinking about cars is basically you get something called turbo spill, something like that. But it's where your turbos of your car suck in so much air, and then when you release the throttle, aka the accelerator, it makes this kind of like breathing sound, and it sounds so nice. And I've been playing Forza Horizon 4, and I've tuned, well, I bought a tune on the game for Aston Martin Falcon, and the turbo whistle is absolutely insane. Like, it just sounds so amazing. And yeah, I know my car currently doesn't have a turbo, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get a turbo car anytime soon, but you know, it does sound quite nice, you know. Now, my dream car, it won't be my everyday car, but my dream car would probably be a turbocharged type car, not supercharged, but turbo. It would definitely have a turbo. I just watched that guy litter, so I don't know if you saw that on the camera, but he definitely littered. And we got his B1110 VYJ, so if you want to report him for littering, if you did even see that, that's his number plate. But of course, my dream car would be a car with a popping exhaust, like a car that pops. Like, even if you just accelerate, you take foot off the throttle, like it just pops. Yeah, the exhaust pops. Obviously, popping is wasting fuel, of course, and everyone should know that. Basically, the fuel goes in the exhaust pipe, it burns and it bangs. Basically, it explodes in the exhaust pipe and it makes a popping sound. This car does actually do that if I put it in reverse. When I do a video on some things that I like about the car, it will probably show up in that video. And now, because I've recorded this video and it has been, when we sort of stuck in traffic, we've already been recording for 10 minutes, so I think we're going to stop at 10 minutes. So, of course, if you did enjoy, please do consider leaving a like. If you do want to see more of me just randomly talking about random stuff, I think I finished my conversation about cars and a dream car, obviously. Like, I'm not a daily driver, but something that I could just do on the weekends would be a car with turbo spiel, so it just goes whoosh, the turbo, and of course the exhaust pops and bangs. And I would love a car to do that. It would just sound cool, and I'd probably waste so much fuel, and I probably wouldn't be very fuel efficient. But of course, course it would sound amazing and I could make so many cool videos of that car. And of course it would be quite cool for the channel as well, and me and stuff like that. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, commenting, and maybe even subscribing for more. Of course, if you did, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope to see you guys next time. Get that.
Look, see, I remember when I met you as a sophomore. Started out as friends, but I knew that we would want more. Hit your favorite restaurant with your favorite dress on. That's one of my favorite memories.